Hello goats. Yeah, look at this view. Good morning. So here we are. Don't often use this, but the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm going to go for a short quick bimble up the mighty Tryfan here in North Wales, and there it is. Yeah, super steep. It's only about 3 or 4k in total, but let's have a little look. Maybe 650 meters of climbing, and yeah, should be good. Also using my Garmin Fenix 8 here. I've put the little route in to Strava, and yeah, I'm following this, keeping mostly to some trails. So here we go. So this is my new YouTube channel. Give YouTube a whirl. I am a Peak District based trail runner and outdoor photographer. So most of my content is going to be based around trail running and photography in the outdoor space. So my first post properly on here is going to be this hike, and then testing how I do this and sort of vlog my way up this mountain. So let's have a go. And be patient with me. I won't be as slick and as sleek as those that you watch regularly who do an amazing job on YouTube. I don't know if you can see down there, but there's some filming going on down there. That's where all those bands are. Apparently there's a TV show being filmed down there. Bit of delayering. It's breathing space. I've got an extra mid layer in the bag in case, and some waterproof trousers as well in there. And I've also got the Garmin InReach satellite SOS gadget, which keeps me safe on tops in case I need any emergency help. Just in case. Gnarly section coming up here. Look at the views here. Wow, isn't it just beautiful? We're just over 1.2 kilometers up from the car at the bottom, and nearly 300 meters of climbing. So you can appreciate how steep it is. Okay, we're heading up North Ridge now, and there's the peak up there at the top. The views over Ogwing Valley are absolutely stunning. Of course, I've just seen a big group of hikers up there. It looks like they're being guided, but I've also seen the Snowdonia mountain goat up there with some big horns. So let's hope we can get close to that. The one thing I really love about being on the trails is spotting wildlife. And obviously when you're hiking, you get that bit more chance to look and be observant with the wildlife around us in the nature. So let's see if we can find this goat. We found it. Here it is. There's a few of them there with its babies as well, so I don't want to get too close. You can see they're just perched up there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Absolutely beautiful. But we'll leave them to it and make them move unnecessarily. But what we can do is take a look at this. Look at this bad boy. This for a rock. Hello goats. Yeah, look at this view. Well, there's another goat there, another two. Surrounded by goats, mountain goats, but look at that, the famous rock. Now to get back down, go super careful by the goats now and just try not to alarm them, because I'm going in this direction for my path. Stunning creatures, absolute beasts on the mountains. There they are, just loving life, chilling. Okay, so that's nearly 2 kilometers going up and about 480 meters of climbing. You know, I've got a bit of a gnarly section here, but look at this, just superb here. Yeah, just heading down to go back up again. Yeah, you can imagine what it's like up here in thick flag and bad weather. It makes the mission so difficult. Oh yeah, we've got a bit of luck here. So what I get asked a lot about trails like this and steep ascents, especially in the trail running world, for those that are not as experienced, do people run up stuff like this? And the answer is no. I mean, I can't run up this sort of stuff. Even the world's best, like Journey, will be fast, really fast hiking, a little trotting where he can. But yeah, you just got to power hike up. Well, we've got over a gnarly bit there. I mean, let's have a look where we're up to. Yeah, 2.2k and 550 meters up. It's got pretty sketchy down there. I would not advise, by the way, anyone who's not experienced in climbing scrambles. Tryfan is one of the toughest around and dangerous if you're off path and off route a little bit. So yeah, I'm not advocating people just going out and doing this route. I thought I'd show you my route today. So yeah. So we made it at the top. Here we are. This is Adam and Eve, right at the top of Tryfan. And you can see how this flip you around. It's a bit of a hoolie blowing in. But yeah, here we go. We got up to the top and just under 2.5 kilometers and 600 meters from the car. It's like another world up here. Pretty gnarly descent on this. It's not the easiest stuff to get down, and you got to be super careful and just follow the right. Been walking for an hour and a half now. Although not gone far, important to get fuel in him and hydration. Might help with your temperature regulation as well, especially when it gets cold. And what goes up must come down. And I believe this is part of the Ultra-Trail Snowdonia route. On the way down. So yeah, quite a well trodden path here.
Last 30.
Quite an interesting section. So there we are, down off Tryfan, heading back to the car. 5 kilometers in total, and it took me 2 hours, 20 minutes, just under 700 meters of climbing. But it took so long because the technicality of this route is not to be underestimated. So yeah, humbling, definitely humbles you, this place. And yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted, Tryfan, for sure. But yeah, there we go. That's my first proper YouTube vlog. being out on the trails. Follow me for more. It'll be mainly running, trail running, and photography stuff behind the scenes, with some hikes running as well. My Instagram is Rich.Trails. Same on TikTok. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You will be my first subscriber, so much appreciated. And see you soon.